You ready, Jamie?
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning cartoons with Jake and Jamie. Enjoy the show.
Nice ears. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. We are going to introduce the best winging man in the world, and I missed him this week. Don't tell him that too much. Jamie Page.
How you doing, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning, or good afternoon, or evening, wherever it is you are watching. I'm Jamie. JP Woodworks across the YouTubes and the social medias and the Instagrams and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's basically where you can find me: Instagram and YouTube under JP Woodwork. How you doing?
Hey, what kind of shirt you got on there? What are you doing?
Forget the shirt, because in the words of Dan C. Bearded, it is
Oh,
giveaway time.
this one's broke as hell, dude.
Mine isn't.
So let's see what we're gonna what's up for grabs today. Let me get a better little view here. First thing off, I have a appointment this week to upgrade the internet and see, and I'm gonna have him go over everything. It's gonna be working before he leaves. I promise. So no comedians today. BLT. All right. we we know there's problems. Okay, so here we go. This is from last week, and this thing turned out super cool. Look at that. Pretty
Nice.
neat. And this was the week before. Also cool. I do think one's cooler than the other, but I'll leave my opinions to myself. And so here we go, Jamie. Let's see. I'm a little lost here. My mouse don't want to work. It's the struggle is real today. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. You ready for this?
Yep.
I am. Drum roll, please. That was horrible. That was horrible. Jim Spalding. Jim
Jim Spalding.
Jim won 2 weeks ago, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna spin again. I'm not saying he don't win. I'm just saying we're spinning again. Okay. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Watch it be him again. Sean Tonneson. Sean Tonneson. Right. Let's write that down.
Oh,
And
he said, Jim actually said, can he pass, please?
yeah, well, that's great. Good sport. Good sport right there. We like to see that. Sean Tonneson.
I'll make a note of that.
Okay, so let me get out of here. Stop that. Put us back. Look at Jamie's ears, man. Look at that.
Twing, 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 twing,
What do you
twing.
got?
If you see him twitching, it means that Ashley's talking too much.
So they should be just flying off your head. Bam. All right.
Got him. Right. So I need to get a number between 1 and 5, please. People out in the chat.
Hey, you never know what we're doing. So what's going to happen? 1 through 5, and the first one that the number comes up 3 times is going to be the winner. We already have the colors written down for those. So good luck with that, Jamie.
Right, number 3 it is, mate. That's the first one that's come out in the group. So purple it is.
Purple. By golly, Connie got to be happy as hell. And evidently she is. So here we go. Let me put these up.
Right, I'm just quickly writing
Safety,
down these super
safety in our
chat.
safety in our shop. We're gonna do some glasses, some gloves, well ventilated area. We should have security present. Got a cool wingman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
We
have.
got we got some cool projects to do. So what are these projects anyway? I think we forgot that. What are we doing?
What are these projects that
What
we're
are we
doing today?
doing?
So we're making some bottle stopper blanks, which is what we just picked the colours for, which is going to be two-tone purple.
Nice.
We are doing renamed as of last night a Jackie hand.
Yeah.
And
What
we're
did what
making a super chat blank.
what did the Jackie hand used to be?
The
But
Jackie hand used to be a go away hand,
oh, go away
or
hand
I
or
don't like you very much hand,
a Patreon hand.
a Patreon hand.
All
But
right.
an inside joke between me and Jackie. I've known Jackie a long time.
Yeah.
We're good friends, so
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna be pouring into. This I just pulled this out of the oven. Was in there for 150 degrees for about 45 minutes. So by the time we get to ready to pour this, it's gonna be ready to go. The way these molds are built, there's a fill line right at 1.5 inches, and I just fill it a little bit above that so I have something to cut off and make pretty. Okay. So, Jamie, did you have a good trip this weekend? Did you?
yes, I did, mate.
It was
I'm
good.
just want to quickly. So as of Jen, unfortunately, Connie was the last super chat. But I will put you in for the next giveaway anyway. So I apologise for
Yeah.
that. But all the super chat colours have been picked now. But like I said, you will be in for the next raffle anyway.
All right. Alrighty. So we're gonna do Barney purple because we just kind of have to get Barney involved, right?
Don't spill it.
Oh my goodness! And I got like cartoon size popsicle sticks too for
Yeah,
this
you do. Yeah, you do.
bar. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta have fun, right? And
Yep.
then purple garden, purple garden for the second one. And these, so the bottle stopper blanks, I have on the Ruth Niles on Ruth Niles' website. They sell some of mine already, and they're double red and double blue, and then they have a teal and black. So um, I didn't want to make those colors, so we'll make something else. We'll put it on my site, and if they like them, then they can end up on their site too. So bottle stopper blanks. We'll start this thing. Let's get a thing going
Uh,
here.
Ashley's requesting the Niles link. The Niles link is down in the description, Ashley. Just like everything that Jake's uses, including his discount codes and all that kind of stuff for
Hmm.
Illuminite, Eye Candy, and all that good stuff. And
Hmm.
my social medias as well.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff is down there.
hmm
We give you plenty to do after the show too. Oh,
Carl says we already like them.
Carl's in there.
Yeah,
Carl's in there. What's that
yeah.
mean?
Well, it means that Robin's out there. So,
Hang on. Hey, can you hear this one? It sounds like it's on a rev limiter, dude. It's broke, but I still like it. So,
yeah,
so
we've actually got another question for the chat before I go reading out who's in there.
awesome.
And the question of the day is: if the security guards has a wrestling match, who would win and why? So the security guards is Joey from Steelblade,
Yeah.
Matt Wackerly, and Jen.
Matter of fact, let's put some orange hearts in the chat for the security staff. We can't do this without them. They do a lot for us, when we appreciate them.
So again, the question is: if the security guards had a wrestling match, who would win and why?
Wrestling match.
And we're not going to give Joey an advantage. It's not going to be Nacho Libre.
Here we go. Watch out. I love it. Looking good, Joe. Looking good.
Matt says Jen, she would whoop her sauce. Oh, everyone's saying Jen would win.
Yeah.
Leah says Jen would win because women think differently to men. Wayne Bigfoot says Jen would win because the gents would never hurt a woman.
Yeah. Hey,
Bonnie says Jen would win because the guys would be afraid of her.
not afraid.
Ashley says, or she started to say, I'm waiting for the other comments to
Hey,
come through. Ashley says Jen by a long shot because she's stronger than them and because women can rip your heart out with just their words.
well, Ashley should know. She says a lot of words.
Yeah.
Hey, both those. Hey, my thing is, both those guys are married. They ain't touching Jen. They ain't no wrestling match. They'll just give up. Let's hold on, dude.
I made a sign.
There you go. In case my internet's being glitchy, I left it there for a while. uh, oh, this is awesome.
Well, Joey and Matt, seems you're going to get your rear ends handed to you.
They're not trying to chime in. They're just like, nope, not touching that.
No, they've given it up.
You guys give up or what?
Yeah. So I think someone better pass them to a cold compress for that burn.
Burn, burn. That's what I'm talking about.
Right, let's scroll up a bit and run
There
through
you go.
some of the people that's out
There
in
we
the
go.
chat. Find out what lovely people are out there. Right, let's go through.
Let's do
Right,
this,
let's
man.
scroll up a little bit. Right,
Let's
so
do
let's
this.
start with Bonnie, 1969.
Ronnie
We've
Bonnie.
got Simone Simmons out there, Jim Spalding, Copperell is Mr. Wayne the Woodturner, Mr. Mint, who is on later on tonight at 8 p.m. UK time or 2
Man,
p.m. Central.
we'll be there.
We have Jim Spalding's out there again,
What's
and
up,
we have
Jim?
Simone's out there again, and Bonnie's out there again,
Appreciate you,
and
Jim.
Wayne Big Feeties is out there again. And we have Mr. Mark L. Ashley's out there. We have Jen's out there. We have Mr. Matt Wackley out there. We have Mr. Martin Breeze through rain, sleet, and snow.
Wise man,
We have Mr. Harry
Matt.
Malika, Lawrence Aldridge, William Sturgeon, Pamela MacGyver, Broken Branch Woodshop. Anita Ball is out there. Carrie Meir is out there. Simone Simon. Let's keep going. Larry Morgan is out there. Cindy Keogh. Christina M59 is out there. Kiani is out there. Wayne Hillman, aka the Pen Crafter, is out there.
Hey,
Tez Andor Phil over at Spirit and Bear is out there.
what's up, y'all?
Haven't given him a shout out for a little while. Go and check out their Instagram. They do fantastic work.
They're awesome.
Double Eagle is out there. Joey over at Stillbed Woodwork. So that's all three security guards
Hey,
present and correct.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, I'm gonna divvy this up there, Jamie Pie.
Good call.
Good call. Good call. Good call.
Creek Woodworking is out there. Let's keep going. Leah Gwynn is out there. Brett Cunningham is there over on Facebook.
What's up?
Mr. Joey Sturgeon is out there. Let's keep going. Mr. Carl Jacobson is obviously out there.
Hello.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. See if there's any more new names. Robin Jacobson is out there.
Hello, Robin.
How you doing,
Hold on.
That's it, Jake. Don't be lazy.
Hey, I can't be lazy. Can't be lazy. Not for Robin.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Richard Phelan is out there. Anita Ball.
Ooh.
Let's keep going. Brett Cunningham has come over to YouTube's. So
What's
welcome,
up?
Brett.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Pamela MacGyver's out there. Hoyt Sunday's there.
So Hoyt.
Let's keep going.
Hoyt's taller in
Mr.
person.
David Birch is out there. David, just allow Jake breakfast. I don't know why, but you do. Mr.
Not
Jeff
O.
Crone is out there.
There's no O-wing. It's just would be nice.
Gwyn Does Gaming is out there.
What's up?
So they've said, let's highlight this because I think that's an awesome comment. Says, good morning. I just want to let you know that your channel has helped me so much with developing my resin journey. Your vids have helped been invaluable.
Awesome. That's what we like to hear.
That's a nice comment.
Very nice. Makes our day.
Graham Taylor is out there. AGK Woodworks is out there. Copperhouse out there. I think I said that already. I'm at the bottom.
That's right. You can say them twice. That's all right.
Joey's reminding Ashley about the remember the sign that Ira displayed.
we
If you're new to Saturday morning cartoons, just let people out in the chat know, and they will give you a warm welcome with open arms and all that good stuff, and let everybody know where you are from as well. It's nice to know where people are watching us from.
Let me show at the end of the show. At the end of the show, we do a little giveaway every time. Sometimes at the beginning of the show, there's one hybrid pen blank and then 2 bottle stopper blanks. That's what we're giving away.
That reminds me, Chris Schwind was out in the chat earlier on.
Don't forget the D when you're talking about Chris Schwind. By golly, she'll get the G is silent, not the D.
Yep. JK's out there. He says, good morning from Wisconsin.
Hey, what's up?
Richard Feelings says, welcome from Ireland.
Hey.
Jen Smith is saying hashtag Jake Blanks.
And Larry, I did get
Larry from Mississippi.
I did get Larry's.
Brian Rose is he's from Nebraska. Go on,
Larry
mate.
sent me yeah, thanks, buddy. Larry sent me a note and super appreciated. He'll be the first one in the giveaway we're going to talk about here in a little bit. He'll be number 1 on
there. Broken Branch Woodshop is in Houston, Texas.
Go Texas. Texas is all right, man.
Kitey Shed is in. Says good afternoon, everyone.
What's up? What's up? Just so we know, like the new people, this is Aluminite Clear Slow. It has a 12-minute working time, but it depends on the temperature in your shop or where you're pouring. We pour at 100, 105 degrees. So that 12 minutes is kind of just a guideline. Just so you know, in case you're new, and we pour at that temperature so the colors stay separated instead of try to make one different color. Cool?
Yep.
Okay.
Gwyn Does Gaming says you also turned me onto the Illuminite brand and I won't go back. LOL, it's awesome stuff. Jake 10 at checkout.
There you go. There you go.
Leah's from Aledo, Texas. Wayne Hillman is from Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Good everywhere, man.
They're all over the place.
All over. All over.
Gwyn Does Gaming says I'm up in north central Montana.
It feels like Montana here today. Maybe not. Maybe it's way colder there, but it's cold here and windy.
AGK Woodwork says I'm Andy from the UK.
What's up? I think Ashley's asking. She just like a glutton for punishment, dude. Glutton for punishment. I think you ought to get her.
I think I should.
I'm instigating.
I've got the perfect thing for Ashley.
Shut up, Ashley.
Got her.
Got her.
We stopped what we were doing to do that. We made a spit. That was a special thing.
Cole's from Oregon.
Oregon. Beautiful up there.
Yeah. Jim Spalding says, I wasn't born in Texas, but I got here as fast as I could.
Me too, buddy.
Richard Phelan says, my sister lives in Cape Town.
Nice.
My sister lives in Australia.
Australia.
The things people do will get away from me.
I would do a down under joke, but it's your sister, so I'll shut the hell up. Such control. Keep it classy, folks.
Jen says she's in Sacramento, California.
Sacktown. There you go. We're
Leah says
almost
my
there.
sister is in Italy.
We're almost there, people.
T. Rob says good morning from North Carolina.
Hey, what's up?
A lot of people from a lot of different places. That's
Pretty
awesome.
cool.
And
Pretty
we have
cool.
60 people watching.
Nice.
So if we manage to get to 100 viewers, that's viewers on YouTube, then there's always a little extra psalm to give away.
Mm-hmm.
So share with your friends, share with your family, share with your enemies if you want.
Do what you want to
And
do.
well, there'll be a nice little extra psalm to give away. And Jen
Yeah.
Stevens says she's also in Oregon.
Oregon. Beautiful.
Jen says that her dream trip is to Italy.
Nice.
Carrie says she's in Michigan. That's where Matt was from, was it not?
That's where I was originally from too. By
Oh.
golly. But like other people say, I got here as fast as I could.
Wayne Big
Oh man.
Feet says his other home is in Italy. That's no lie. He's got a house out there.
96 degrees. What is
Dominic T64 says good day to one and all.
what's up, Dom?
If anyone has any questions for Jake, prefix it with, hey, sweet tea, I've got a question.
Sweet tea. Hey, I don't have that cup out here today. Jackie was using it this week.
Chris says my dream trip is to Scotland. Do you know what, that's a good little segue there, Chris.
There
What
you
is
go.
everybody's dream location for a holiday or a visit or vacation, should I say?
We're at 100 degrees right now, so it's not going to be long before we start doing some pouring action here, Jamie Pie.
Okay,
Here we go.
Hoyt Sunday says, thanks for your show. I've completed a couple of successful Lumelite pours and
Nice.
finished my first hybrid knife. Thanks.
Sweet. Beautiful too, by the way. I saw it.
Matt says his dream vacation is his workshop.
Oh, Matt. Okay, so these here,
I'm scared Ashley's being nice.
yeah, it's a trap, dude. It's a trap. She's actually pretty nice. It's just a lot of it. So I'm gonna start pouring these. We're at 103, 104. So how I do it, if I'm trying to, it's kind of deep. So if you're just trying to get a swirl that is distinct, it's gonna be hard to do. So what I do is I pick a color and I just kind of fill the bottoms up.
Hmm. So Connie's got a question.
Okay.
It says, hey, sweet tea, when is Jake going to make Jamie a blank with tumbleweed inside?
Soon. The next time I see a tumbleweed, I'm gonna pull over on the highway and risk death and get that tumbleweed, and then I'll hook him right up. So I have some in these, and it's gonna happen, Connie. I'm just being a turd. So what I do is those are full, so I kind of don't care that it's gonna go in there, so I'll just kind of move it around a little bit and get it somewhere around full.
Okay.
And it should be it won't be an exact swirl, but it'll be a nice, it'll be two distinct colors, but it won't be um, like exactly swirled, like if you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't explain myself very well.
There you go.
Well, so what we do is I'll do this until this is gone.
So let's come on in. So Kitey Shed would like to visit Oz. Anita Ball would like to visit South Africa.
I would
Martin
too.
Breach would like to visit Ireland. That's a beautiful country, is Ireland. I've been there a few times. Kitey Shed would also like to go to Oz. Leah would like to go to Ireland.
So the ones that are a little bit short, I'll go back over those. And once again, I'm gonna go a little bit above the fill line, so to give me something to cut off, so you kind of have an idea what's really going on in there. And I'm gonna stir it around with a stick. This one might be
Yep.
a little bit low, and that'll end up being a giveaway one probably. If it's not,
Uh,
I don't put stuff on the website that's junk. You know what I mean?
Lawrence says he would like to go to Ireland and UK. Graham Tess says the colder the better for a holiday. Really fancy Alaska. Broken Branch
Nice.
Woodshop says Japan, like that sushi.
Yeah.
June Spalding says
I'm
I have
gonna go
several
ahead and
locations on a travel list. Hawaii for my 50th state has to be in the UK.
nice. So we'll just swirl these around a little bit, Jamie, and then we'll get some pressure pot. I'm really having trouble with the computer setup and the internet and all that stuff, so I'm not gonna have a overhead shot of the pressure pot. So we'll just do it like this. Okay, but those should be pretty cool.
Bonnie says I'd like to attend the Saturday morning cartoons gathering and play in Jake's shop. It'll happen one day, Bonnie.
Bring it. Just show up. Let me know. Give me like 30 minutes advance.
We need to try and get Wayne, the woodturner, a passport so we can bring him with us.
Yeah. Let's do it. Teach us how to turn in person. Or
Yeah,
throw
there
a
you go.
frisbee. Hey, he could throw a frisbee in the shop, not hit the other side.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you imagine taking Wayne the woodturner to SWAT.
Yeah. One down.
Robin says,
One.
counting us in for a gathering at Jake's shop. We could have another
Yeah.
Texas turnoff.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Jamie,
Yeah,
I almost didn't make a mess.
almost.
You see that?
Almost.
It's a
Yeah,
record. I'm done.
yeah. Right.
So
I
the
guess
next
we
one.
better get some colours
Yeah.
for Jackie Hand, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right. So first three colours to come out of the chat is the first three colours that's going in the Jackie Hand. So let's see
There we
some
go.
colours, people.
There we go. Yeah.
Just wait. It's going to be a delay, and then all of a sudden they're going to go bang.
I don't know. Hey, Jeff says
Right.
he wants to come over and
Orange,
stuff.
copper, and blue.
You see that? Orange says he wants to come over. We kind of there's bad language and stuff over here. We don't have a filter over here. You might want to check in with that one, buddy. Orange and
See
what?
that? Orange, copper, and blue.
Orange, tiger, blue. Let's do some. This
Ashley
one looks
says
pretty.
she's only going if Martin throws things in ditches. I'm only going if he throws you in a ditch, Ashley.
I guarantee if everybody shows up, Martin show up too. He knows where it's at. We'll go back to penny copper. Penny copper. That's the OG of coppers.
The OG.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think that was directed at me, dude. You can't use our own stuff against me. I guess you can. You did. I love that one.
Got him!
Apparently Martin's grounded until Thursday.
Ah, you got the Uncle C. Uncle C got him.
Gwen's got a question. Says, "Hey, Sweet Tea, what's your favourite thing you've cast?"
I think it's a hard choice, but I think the Wolverine project is probably
Would you say
one.
that's because of the story around it?
Yeah, there's not one. I learned a lot of lessons on it, and I made it for somebody. They appreciated it. I took it to England and gave it to them. We had like a reveal thing. It was like everything about that was super awesome. Everything. So yeah, probably that one. And the project, although I messed up twice on it, I learned a lot of stuff. When the end product was probably the flawless thing, most flawless thing I've ever done. So there you go. Let's get this.
Ashley's got a question for both of us. It says,
Oh,
what's our favourite holiday?
hmm.
Mine, without a shadow of a doubt, was the road trip I had with Carl and Robin.
She talking about she's American. She's probably talking about like Christmas or Halloween, or right?
Oh, did you mean holiday or vacation, Ashley?
I bet.
Because we call vacation holiday in the UK.
I think Thanksgiving's probably mine because it's like you're gonna go and hang out with everybody, but there's less like I don't mind buying gifts or whatever like that, but it's like there's less stress. Everybody just brings food, or like I normally don't have to do anything, so that might be the reason why I'm not expected to do much in the cooking department. But everybody brings some food and hang out, and it's a pretty easy thing, and it's just a hangout. Jamie and the Jacobsons hung out at one of mine, so that was a super cool time.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. JK says, what's your favourite blank size to use for turning various projects?
Um,
Well, you got the ones that Matt sells.
well, Matt sells the ones like the one we're going to do here in a little bit. This is 4 inches round by 8 inches tall, and that's what it's pretty good. You can make it something decent size. If you go bigger than that, you're either going to have to use a lot of wood, or it's going to be a lot of resin. Like I did a bigger one than that on a top secret project I can't show yet, and it was a ridiculous amount of resin, but it came out fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. Donna, the Love Angel's in.
Hey, love.
Bonnie says, sweet tea, can you barbecue?
I could eat some barbecue. I'm a horrible cook. I'm horrible in the kitchen. So let's just you gotta recognize your weaknesses and be like okay with it. I'm a horrible cook. It's amazing I'm alive.
I struggled to do schmores on a barbecue. I didn't even know what a s'more was until I went to the States. And then they told me to cook one. And then Robin and Carl sat back and laughed.
Yeah. Hey,
So, the hell are you going to cook a cracker on a barbecue?
they managed to do it.
Or a biscuit, whatever they call, and a marshmallow and cook chocolate on a barbecue. It's like, poof.
Hey, it works. There's probably a difference between heating it up and cooking it. You know?
Oh, Robin says we were laughing at Vicky mostly.
I could see that.
Yeah,
I could see that.
that was before we started to barbecue.
Just random throughout the day laughing at her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of the time it was stuff she said.
Martin. Martin.
I've seen that.
Martin's the
Uh,
best. Martin's the
uh,
best.
Here we go. Question from Johnny. Roughly about how many cylindrical bottle stoppers using the molds would the 16-pound container of Alumilite make?
Okay, I'm not going to do the math on that, but
Matt,
Matt, every one of those after it's about 100 grams per bottle stopper blank. So you would get 16 pounds. Oh my goodness. Professional show here, people. You're out of there.
good lord.
I'm blocking
Mike
you.
Patterson is over on Facebook. Says, hi guys, hope you're doing great. Jake, that cold front made it through up here.
It is cold. It is cold here, and the wind is making it horrible. So anyway, as far as the math goes, you take 16 pounds, and you figure out how many grams are in that, and then you divide it by 100, and then bam, there you go.
Oh, Cole's putting the knife in and just twisting it now. So he's saying it's common knowledge here in the States, Jamie, that you have to learn to make a s'more before you go to kindergarten.
Common knowledge, man. Here we go. I'm gonna divvy these things up here, Jamie,
You come out the womb with a marshmallow on a stick.
with a stick. Hey, Mom, what's up? Nice to meet you. Where's the campfire?
The only thing I know how to put on sticks is signs. Shut up, Ashley.
Good boy. Good boy. Oh, Ashley. It's a good thing she's a good sport, dude, because
Yeah.
I would imagine that we're probably not the first in her life to give her a bunch of hell like that.
I'll be honest. I weren't sure how to make s'mores, but at least I know how to make pancakes. Cole.
Uh-oh.
Hashtag just add water.
You guys.
Matt said 72.5.
Good boy, Matt. Good boy. Good boy, Matt. Yeah, I just wanted to get some different color. I have some bottle stopper blanks on the website already, so I just wanted another flavor up there, I guess. And if the Jacobsons want some, they have a good selection on their website already, so it's not that.
Jeff Crone's got
It's
a
whatever.
question. He says, "Hey, Sweet Tea, are there any food safe resins that you know of I could get in the US?
Resins are food safe after they're
Cured."
fully cured. So this stuff right here, and at most of them, I'm not gonna say all of them, but most of them are about a 7-day cure. Like they're fully cured after 7 days. So there you go. And if all else fails, Ashley, I gave Ashley a master class on directions last week.
And if all else fails after that, have 911 on speed dial.
Yeah. Now resins are food safe after they're fully cured. And if you find some that say they're not food safe, then they're probably not lying. So don't use that one.
I still wouldn't
There you go.
recommend drinking it though.
Yeah, don't drink it.
Ashley says Illuminate Clearcast, I think, is safe.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, the tabletop resins are, I mean, they're on the table that you eat off of. So they're just.
Shane Hardwood does a lot of chopping
Yeah.
boards with resin.
Yeah, he does. He does awesome stuff too.
He
by the
does
way.
fantastic stuff. He's over on Instagram.
So I'm thinking, we kind of want the glitter in the hoo-ha finger, right? Probably. Yeah.
The hoo-ha finger.
Yeah, the middle, the bye-bye finger or whatever, the Jackie finger.
Mike Patterson says, all this talk about food, or cook up your favourite dish and suspend it in resin forever so you can prove your people later in years that yes, you can cook, just don't.
Hey, I get those. It's football this weekend, and I will be worthless. So if you're trying to contact me this weekend about resin questions, I'll probably be slow, or I'm going to disappoint you because the playoffs are on. And I get those cracker plates, like they have the crackers with the lunch meat and the cheese on there. It's perfect.
Bonnie says she uses Illumilite's quick coat on her tumblers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Johnny Silvis says, I just followed your video last night converting the Harbour Freight pressure pot. Great video. My threads were filled with so much gunk. I have to head back out to get a tap to clean them because it leaks.
And on that video, I did the same thing. I did the same thing. I had to tap that one out, and that's another reason. Um, that's another reason why I started using the liquid Teflon or the thread sealer,
Cole says, you mean Lunchables, Jake?
but for big guys. It's like it's like adult Lunchables. Yes, exactly.
What's this?
Yeah. So here's the thing on the Harbor Freight pot is if they change the design and there's a part difference, I've had a few things lately where people are like, "Hey, they changed this. Don't buy from the links, man." Or just like that, "Hey, this lid leaks." So people are. I don't work for Harbor Freight. All I did was show you how to convert a cheap pot. So
Yeah.
there's. I'm not saying that the what's the name in the chat. I'm not saying that's what he's doing. I'm saying I get it a lot, and I'm just like, man, I don't. I just got a video out, dude. I don't work for them. It's a cheap pot. I obviously you don't see me using it today. So there you go.
Broken Branch Woodshop says, "Let's go Cowboys." I've got a good video for that.
Ooh. Awesome. Yeah, so yeah, we're at 91 degrees. That's the best thing ever, dude. We're
You
almost
think
there.
you Cowboy fan would know not to announce that?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. We can heat up this mold a little bit more. Like the Cowboys actually on serious note.
Mama Thompson's in.
What's up, Mom? So the Cowboys probably have the roughest go of it this weekend. I think they have the
Uh,
hardest game.
Gwyn Does Game says, "Hey, Sweet Tea, have you had any instances of your resin flash curing?"
Nope. No, I haven't. Um, and it's because um, like if I'm doing a really really large amount,
Not you, Ashley.
yeah, if I'm doing a large amount, I make sure I get it. It's normally clear if you're doing something that big. The ones that I've done, and I get it in the pressure pot as fast as I can. And Alumilite Clear Store Slow is made for that. So like some people make the mistake of getting Alumilite deep pour, and they think that that's going to do something like this. I wouldn't do that because that's more than 2 inches deep. So how they you still need to it'll do 2 inches, but you still need to make sure it's cool in the room and not getting too hot and all that stuff. But for the stuff I do, I've never had it. I've never had it flash cure.
Yeah, there you go. Connie says, "Someone say Cowboys." Not that kind of cowboy, Connie.
Good girl, Connie. Good girl.
Johnny Silvis says, "On my design is just like yours. All the fittings I bought are good. It just
Yeah.
leaks because of the threads.
Yeah.
Can't get a good seal without the tap
So
to the junk. Thanks for all the great videos, man."
hey, so the other thing is um if it leaks a little bit, mine I put a new seal in the underneath the lid, and there's a link to that on that video. But before that, if it leaks a little bit, just leave the air on it, and the regulator will keep it at the right. I mean, it's kind of annoying if you have something you have to leave in overnight or something. Your compressor will keep coming on, but a tiny leak, you're like, I lost 2 pounds over a couple hours. Well, after a couple hours, mine's already ready to come out of the pressure pot. So I always just left the air on it. So there's another
There
little
you go.
tidbit of information there. This is a information show and a clown show.
There you
This
go.
is
There
this
you
is
go.
getting hot too, by the way. 102. Here we go, Jamie. We ready?
1, 2. We've got 70 people out in the chat. If we get another 30, it's a little nice little extra some to give away.
So here we go. That the middle action. Let me move my glasses. I'm getting old. So this is going in the main finger. Be a copper hello, how you doing finger. There you go.
Johnny Silver says that makes complete sense, and I'm contemplating doing that. Thanks for the info.
You're welcome. Thanks for showing up, man. Here we go. And so now I'll kind of just do a little dumpy dump action. I made a mess, Jamie. I'm not mad. I'm just saying things are back to normal.
You know, you made a mess.
Yep. Oh, please don't do that. Don't do that. That was awesome. Look at this.
Sweet.
Jamie, you're hired.
That's my name. Use your own.
You're hired. The pay is crap, but you're hired. Okay. Let me get this in the pressure pot. Okay. What else we got going on, Jamie? Is there something, a talking point we need to do before
Mark else just says, which hand is the one where number one or your number one finger? You're the number one finger is the Jackie hand.
Well, the one we just did is the one that we won't show on the show. Matter of fact, I'll show you part of it here in a second. By golly. Let me make sure.
Bonnie's got a question for Mama T. He says,
Oh, no.
do you like real cowboys too? Mama don't like cowboys, does she?
Hey, that's something I'm not going to discuss with everybody. That's
I meant the football team.
Oh! I'm like, better hope Dad ain't listening. Let's get back on track here. What was we about to talk about? I was about to show a hand.
Mike Peterson says, I volunteer the suggestion of naming this piece Freebird.
Good job. Good job. Well, here, I mean, I'll put it on a new set of gloves. We're about to do a show and tell anyway, right, Jimmy?
Yep.
So
Now
here's
it's
the one.
time, show and tell.
Here, this is one I need to send to Jamie. So next time he has a package going to England, then he'll get that. But it turned out fantastic. Here's the number one hand. These turned out super cool, by the way. We make these on Patreon?
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, super cool. So the this, by the way, this one, oh, this one was like the drag racing team I make the trophy for every year. This is like an 11-year-old girl hand. So this one, woo, my bad. This one is actually mine. So Ashley got one of these and she was like, "You have tiny hands, Jake." And I'm like, "Well, keep it classy. Keep it classy." Well,
My little hand.
my strong hand. Take a little intermission here. Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, right?
Yes.
So this thingy here is the bowl we made a couple weeks ago, and I turned it this week. I'll have a video out on
Do you want
Wednesday.
to change camera, mate?
I will slow down there, spark plug.
No, you do.
Hold on there, God, show mighty. So that's Jamie's name now, spark plug. So this one, obviously, I'm having trouble with cameras and stuff, so this doesn't show. Look at Instagram if you want to find out the real beauty of this thing. It turned out super cool. So this is what we're gonna raffle off for the Make a Wish Foundation. Let me see. I need to get in front of this camera, maybe. Get everybody. There we go.
Carrie's got a. Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
there's a. That's why I didn't want to go to the other picture there.
John, let's go to.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
Yeah. Worldwide Burl Wood, and we made this on a show a couple weeks ago. Anyway, so there you go.
Quick question from Carrie.
Go ahead.
Hey J&J, do you think I will get in trouble driving around with a speciality finger? I need to get one. You could put your, you could use it as your gear shift.
We give them away. We give them away on Patreon most of the time. So you know, there's stuff like that goes on Patreon. You know what I mean? So let's see here. So how this works. In the description is a link to a PayPal here thing. And PayPal, they don't want gambling and all that kind of stuff. This is for charity. So how it's going to work is if you want a raffle ticket in which you don't get one, I just write like so. Larry sent me. It's not going to be a secret. He sent me $10, right? So I put that $10. That means 20 tickets. $1 equals one ticket, and anything over $1 doubles the tickets, and that's because there are PayPal fees and stuff. So I would rather you give more than $1 because it eats up most of the dollar. So I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna get a piece of paper, and it'll say number one, Larry, and then he gets 20 tickets. So I'm gonna get 20 tickets. I'm gonna write number one on every one of those. So then I put them in the thing. Next one comes up. Let's say if it's Cindy. Cindy gives me $20. I make her 40 of them. She's going to be number two. I write number two on the tickets, blah, 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 blah. I've done this a ton. So I've gotten pretty proficient at it. All you got to do is go to the link, put in a dollar amount to donate, write donation or charity. Don't write raffle tickets. Don't write, I want to win this thing or whatever. And then I take care of everything else. All you got to do is do the thing. If you don't, and I'll say this nicely one time, Jamie, if you don't trust that I'm doing the right thing, don't do it. We don't need to hear about it in chat. We don't need to. You don't need to say bad stuff about Make a Wish if you don't like them. This is my charity. This is what I do all the time. A lot of people that are in there have participated before. It makes everybody feel good. I've already paid for the booth, and everything's good to go. So all you need to do is go in there, put a dollar amount in, put charity. Um, I'll know it's for this anyway. So every dime, I'm even going to pay the PayPal fees. I'm going to put that money back in there. This is my, without telling a long story or anything, this is stamping my ticket into heaven too. So I'll starve to death before I misappropriate anything from this. So let's just get that out of the way. But I know what I'm doing. So what I'm gonna edit the video of me turning that this week. I'm not gonna label it Make a Wish Bowl, or I'm not gonna label it because that doesn't work. It doesn't get views. I'm gonna do it just like a regular video. I'm gonna have a link below, and then the week after, I'm gonna have a shop update that says, "Hey, we're doing this," and then it's gonna go through all the stuff just like I'm talking about now. But you guys can do it now, and and it's all good. But there's always somebody that's dumb, pretty much. So I'm here to tell you right now, if 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 you're one of those people, just don't do it. Just don't participate and don't ruin the time for everybody else. Okay? Because this is the thing that we do. We care about it, and I spend a whole week in there. We're gonna have a live show from the Civic Center and all that stuff. Matter of fact, it's on the first weekend of the month, so we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do for Patreon, and on the next Patreon on the Patreon for February, we'll figure all that stuff out. But anyway, here we go. We done with that? We done with that stuff? Hope everybody participates. I love to do it. I feel good about it. That's one of the things whenever my chapter of my life is closed, they're going to say, hey, this guy did a bunch of stuff for this. One of the things that people be able to say. So, what else we got?
Brad Oz popped in. He's a little bit late, but he's in
What's
anyway.
up, man? What's up, man? Let me get back out here. So, put my safety stuff back on so I can get back in character. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks that you have to like say things. You have to say stuff out loud like that, but you have to.
Yeah.
That's all right. But we're gonna do a lot of good. There's gonna be some kid that gets to go on a trip with their parents that they wouldn't have had otherwise. So, and we can all feel proud about that at the end of it. So, we need 12 colors, Jamie, right?
Yeah, and I've got them here. Right. So, I'll wait for you to
Okay.
put
Okay.
them out.
My bad. My bad.
Seth from Brickhouse Craftworks is in. He says, "Morning, folks."
I stole
Right.
two cups somehow. Sometimes I don't count very well, Jamie.
Actually, Johnny Silvis has got a question.
What's up, man?
Is there a bottle stopper mode, silicon or HDPE, that makes more than 4 bottle stoppers at a time for the Harbour Freight pot? I saw your molds on the site, but they don't have a 5-gallon pot, unfortunately.
I haven't made them for that. The things that are in my website, the traction needs to get going on. I have other stuff pin molded. I have all kinds of stuff on there. Before I make anything else, we need to get the stuff that's already in there needs to start selling before I start putting anything else in there. So, and speaking of that, one of the things we did do is um, if you buy a pin blank mold or a bottle stopper mold, or you buy 10 of them or whatever, if you buy any of that and you put cartoon 1 as a coupon code, I throw in a $10 pin blank off of the shelf back there. So it'll kind of the way I'm thinking about it is I'm paying for your shipping. Right. So that's one cartoon 1 coupon code. And I'm only saying it on here for the people that watch the show because give back, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's another
Okay.
reason why I put it to subscribers only.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we know you're subscribed, so that way
Right.
you get all the winners. You can enter the giveaways and all that sort of stuff. 'Cause it'd be
Right.
wrong to give away something to someone that doesn't
Yeah.
aren't subscribed and all that kind of stuff. Okay.
Yep.
So let's get on with
Let's
letting
do
you
this,
know
man.
what colours are then, eh?
Yeah.
You ready? Right. So the first one is Jam, and it's
Jam.
from Jamie.
Oh, Rusty. Let's find some Rusty. There it is. There's the Rusty Jam for Dale.
And then we've got Jam for Dale.
Jam. He's out of control. Red Rose.
And then we've got Copper for Mama T, and that's from Leah.
We already got it out here. Penny Copper for Mama. There you go.
And then we've got Green from Chris.
I like Gauge Green, man. Gauge Green for Chris. There you go. Thank you, Chris.
There's a quick question from Jim Spalding, mate. Hey, Sweet D, do you have any plans to do a link tree in the future so your YouTube doesn't not meet eat my monies I send you?
There's a donate button. There's one in there. The one that's in the thing right now, the description, and I have a donate button on my link tree on Instagram. There you go.
All right. So what one was that? That one was that was from Chris. There, the one I just sent to you.
Gauge Green, yeah, Chris, yep.
Yeah. Right then, you got Green from Martin.
Martin, we'll do one of these. Rainbow Green for Martin.
Bonnie, yes, YouTube does take part of the super chat money.
They do. But it's just one of those. It's just like the ad revenue or anything else. They take their part. This is the platform that we have to do the show. So they take a cut. They take a cut. That's all there is to it. I don't know if there's a. We've talked about other ways to do it, but it's not as convenience. You got to pay for convenience, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. This is going to be a tough one to pick, mate. Green Jam in a copper jar from Dale.
There's one. There's a. We're gonna say wasabi, just because I like saying wasabi, and he don't care. Wasabi green.
And then we've got Deep Ocean Green from Cindy.
Right here, Cindy. Deep Ocean Green. Thank you, Cindy.
And then we've got Yamagata Red from Jenny Jan Jan.
High class. We call it high class red. Jenny Jan. Yamagata.
Then we've got Black from Anita.
Black. Ninja Black for Anita. Thank you, Anita.
Then we have Mint from Wayne.
Imagine that. Green tea. Mint.
Mint merch is available from Wayne's link tree.
Bam. Mint.
Then we have Orange from Mark L.
Orange.
Orange.
Orange. I'm gonna Kakiro orange. Kakiro orange.
And then we have Sparkly Purple from Carney Carney.
That's gonna be Wisteria. Wisteria purple. Okay. Now we'll get to putting these in here. So what'd you do on your trip? Did you do some cool stuff? You have any cool stories?
Yeah, I did some very cool stuff. I done some destruction and some burning. That's it.
Nice. That's it. That's
I tore stuff down, and then I burnt it.
yeah. Sound like a little kid.
Awesome.
What'd you do? I burned stuff, man. I burned it.
I burn stuff for a living, man.
Yeah. So what is? Did you get some? Did you do some driving with?
I drove
BLT?
Bumblebee around the around the acres,
Nice.
around the acreage. Chris from Bailey Woodworks is in. Says I've been watching but working, so not chatting. Great show.
All good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Should make some
Johnny Silvis says, what brand of alcohol dyes do you suggest? I've read that certain dyes people buy don't necessarily float around the resin, and some of them just sink to the bottom. Looking to buy some dyes soon.
I have all like the whole set from. I bought that set that Illumilite sells like a long time ago.
I've got they're like concentrates.
Yeah, there's that, and then Eye Candy has some dyes, but you don't want to use. I mean, if you want it see through, they have those 5 colors or whatever, and they're pretty good.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I mean, I like mica powders, but those other ones, there's Pinata. The epoxy resin store has a bunch of them. Jake tend to check out over there. We'll see how that goes. And they have a bunch of them. I've used some, and if you want something like really, really see-through, you just want it tinted, then those Pinata ones are good. And there's other ones from, I think Illumilite has some too.
So Ashley says she heard that I vandalised Scott's workshop. Yes, I may have written a few things around his workshop and placed a few stickers.
He can't go anywhere.
Let's not tell him that.
He can't go anywhere without vandalizing something.
Carney says, just to note, she says, I just did a PayPal for the donation. If you change the option from paying for a service to sending money to a friend, they don't charge the PayPal fees.
Thank you, Connie.
Matt Wackley says, propane and propane accessories.
By golly. That's all I'm talking about, Matt.
Okay.
Martin Bree says, good info, Connie.
Connie. And here's the thing is, if you put it, however you put it in there, I'll take care of it. I don't even care. That doesn't bother me. This is the thing we
Broken Branch says, cartoon 1 not working. Is it all in capitals?
Did you put a is there something in your cart? Because you have to buy one to get one. You know what I'm saying? There's not a space in there either. It's a.
I don't think it doesn't actually take off the shipping, does it?
No. It's just gonna. All it does is it takes 1 cent off, and then it tells me to put another blank in there. And just to be, and just to, girls and everybody in the chat that's ever gotten anything from me, um, if you're in the chat and you're watching the show all the time, if you order something from me, is that all you get? Like I try not, I don't want people just going there to get stuff, so I throw them extra stuff. But if you're a valued person that supports the channel by watching and everything, and you order one pen blank, you're not just getting one pen blank anyway. I just made
He
I
says
made the
trying it both ways. He's buying the mold.
oh, buy the mold. I'll throw one in. Just write a note on there. It's all good. So for other
Okay,
people out
a
there,
discount code doesn't work on the mold, does it?
no, you have. It's just for the. It's just for the thing. I just wanted to, because
Write a note on there here for our blank in there.
well, I'll hook you up. Just say saw you on the cartoons or something like that on the note. Most people I'm gonna recognize them, and it was one of those things. Somebody complained in the chat about the shipping, and I'm like, I'm gonna go on a tangent here, Jamie. Just deal with it. We're
All
gonna
right,
deal
mate.
with the consequences. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars giving stuff away, and then and nobody cares about how much it costs me to send stuff, but as soon as I have something for sale, they're like, "Oh, your shipping's too high." Well, you didn't. Number one, if you had a problem with the shipping, everybody in here knows how to direct message me their address, but you can't. Nobody can direct message me and say, "Hey, man, why is your shipping like that?" They have to wait till there's 80 people in the chat and then front me off in front of everybody. So then I have to say, "Hey, I pay shipping for everything. I've spent thousands of dollars on getting free stuff to you, and this is a small percentage of people. So if it doesn't pertain to you, it's good." So it's one of those things where everybody wants something for nothing. And if you're in the chat, Simone, Connie, Bonnie, everybody, if they've, even when I'm giving them something, I give them extra. So if you're watching the show, you should have enough faith in me to go, "Hey, I'll buy a $10 blank and pay the $9 for shipping." And then you're gonna get a box full of stuff, and then you'll be like, "Oh, I'm a jerk for even complaining about the shipping in the first place."
Yeah.
And move on. Let's move on from that topic. I've been trying to be nice about that thing
Mark,
this whole time.
yeah, let's move
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Let's move on.
Mark L says, question. What is it with purple dyes? I have some translucent violet, and it got all over my other bottles, and I didn't even spill it. That stuff gets all over everything. You're preaching to the choir.
I got purple stuff everywhere, dude. I got purple stuff everywhere. Hey, the dyes are the other thing about the dyes. Thank you for changing the subject, by the way. The dyes are, if what you see in the bottle is not necessarily what you're going to see in the resin too. So if you're shopping for it or whatever, um, just know, do some test stuff or get some water. You get some water and put it in there and mix it in there. You'll see what you're really going to get. Stuff like that.
Brad is giving a super chat just to say that Jamie's beard is looking epic. That is all. Laugh, beard, envy over here.
Hey, Jamie does have the beard going on, peoples. So I would say I'm sorry about that little rant, but I'm really not. I feel so much better. Ugh. There you go. There you go, Jamie.
There you go.
You do
Okay.
you do have an awesome beard though.
I know.
I'm not jealous. I get like 3 days in and I start itching and I'm like, nope, gotta shave. What's up, Hans?
Hey, you doing?
Hans from Norway. Happy to see you.
Yeah. Seems like they're all on your side, mate. And like Jen said earlier, you whatever the price of the shipping was, it's well worth it because of the quality of the item.
Yeah. And
Someone says, "Don't be sorry, Jake. Haters gonna hate."
Well,
A-holes are going to be A-holes.
so like here's the thing: like when you do something nice for somebody, like say he buys a mold, and then he don't know, like we didn't even have a discussion. He buys a mold, and he gets a couple free pin blanks with it. He's gonna get it and be like, "Man, that's super cool." I shouldn't have to say that on, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have to. I would like to be able to surprise people with nice stuff, with a little surprise, and you
Oh,
can't,
Wayne says he
can't
hasn't
do it.
had a good rant on YouTube for ages. Well, tune in tonight on Wayne the Woodturner's YouTube at 8 p.m. tonight, or
This will
2
be
p.m. at Central Time, and you may get to see Wayne the Woodturner have a rant.
this will be rant Saturday, man. Get
Oh,
us a rant going,
Joey started.
Joey. Oh yeah. Hey,
Joey's come to change the subject.
hey, the Patreon people, man. They we'll get on there and I'll be like, oh, this one thing happened, and I'll just let them have it, man. That's just like my counseling session. Because Jamie knows people will wear you out, man. They will wear you out, and then it's like, so you're on YouTube, so you're supposed to be, you're not human. You're not supposed to get frustrated or tired of the same question all the time, or people
That's
taking
it.
advantage of you. But guess what? I am human, and I will tell you too.
Barely.
I will tell you to do that. It can happen. It can happen. But 99% of the people that are in here, that's why we have security to take care of you. We don't have trolls in here and stuff.
Ashley's super chatting to say hey to JJ girls and SMC girls.
SMC girls. And we need to make a shirt with SMC girls so Jamie's included. And we will still tell Ashley to shut up, even though she's super
Shut up,
chatting.
Ashley.
Shut up, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. I feel so good, Jamie.
I almost feel guilty because I made myself a sign. Haven't used it.
Yeah.
Shut up, Ashley.
Yeah. Shut up, Ashley. I am.
Martin says, "Can I get up a shut up, Ashley t-shirt?"
I just read that. I was like, we can just get a pair of lips with the X, just the Ghostbuster
Yeah,
sign
there you
around.
go.
No talking. Uh, yeah, next counseling session is the first Saturday.
We do
Saturday.
actually have a t-shirt made for Ashley. It's the middle one here, look, for Ashley's butler. You know, maybe a butler can put some duct tape around her mouth. And obviously we've got a security guard's t-shirt and a keep it classy t-shirt. I better get this off so we can actually see what Jake's doing.
Yeah, next counseling session, Patreon, first Saturday of February. We're supposed
Ken
to.
Stevens got a question, mate. It says,
Go ahead.
how many different eye candy markers do you have? Not as many as Matt.
Yeah, not as many as Matt. I don't know. I I bought those kit, like they have the clearance aisle things. So they have the ones that are on clearance and stuff, and I buy them, and I think a lot of other people did too. I just spilled stuff everywhere, Jamie Pie. Let's get the.
Johnny Silvis says, I like to turn a acrylester blank, affixed with a piece of hardwood like purple heart or walnut. Would a 5-minute epoxy be best choice for gluing the glue blanks together? How long before turning it?
How big are they? I mean, it's just one of those. There's a people in the chat. Feel free to answer too. Just until you feel comfortable. Most of the stuff I make, I can put right into the chuck. So if you use 5-minute epoxy or even other resin or epoxy to glue it, then just go until you feel comfortable. I need to get the wood out of the. I need to run to go get the wood out of the oven. I forgot to do it, Jamie.
Ashley's questioning Joey. He says, Joey, how are you security? You are definitely not protecting.
Joey's got my back, Jack. He's the leaky roof patrol, man.
Joey's going, hashtag not as many as Matt. Matt says he has 136.
Golly. I don't know how many. I'll count them and I'll tell you next time.
The 50 grams ones.
Yeah, dude.
Woodridge by Colin says, how much resin do you go through on an average week? A lot.
This one's about 2,500 grams. The super check is 1,000. The bottle stopper blanks was a little over 1,000, which we've been using the Harbor Freight molds, so that it's one of those deals. I've been trying to, because resin companies are kind of struggling right now with having products, so I kind of was using the Harbor Freight stuff and then the small hand mold. So I've been trying to ration it out. But this week it's like 2,500.
Did you just go and get some wood out of the
Yeah, I
oven?
did.
Run, Forrest! Run away! Hurry!
Run away!
I missed it. I missed my cue.
Hey, hey, we can't bat 1,000 every time. Or whatever they call a touchdown in rugby. What do they call that?
A try.
A try. We can't hit 1,000 on a try every time, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll show the wood
Martin
here in a second.
says, damn, did Ashley shut up?
No.
No, there she goes.
No, she's not shut up. Gauge green, watermelon, and what's the other one? There's another one that I like a lot. It might be the wisteria. There's a blue, Carolina blue, or Rungeon blue. Those
Simone
are
Simmons says, crouch, touch, engage. There you go. Jim Spalding says, we call it touch. Yeah, it's like, touch, please don't hurt me.
Man, I don't know what's going on. Those guys make fun of me for watching American football all the time.
Hand egg.
I don't care. Hand egg, hand basket, egg baskets, egg hands, whatever. I don't even care. I love it. So what I need to
Ashley
do.
says, when the wood turner gives good tips for Purple Heart, when you turn it, it tends to get dull brown. Set in the sun before you finish. Wayne, let me know if I need if I repeated correctly. Yes, you did. It goes brown, and then when you put it in the heat, that's when the purple comes out.
There you go. Yeah, this was kind of heavier because I just wanted to get some bottle stoppers in there and get some different colors going. And you already know that it takes 100 per bottle stopper blank. So I had a little more than 1,000, so I could get 10 of them.
Ord Hamlin's out there. He says, what resin do you use for deep pours you can't put in a pressure pot?
If they're liquid diamonds is good, but it don't need to be a big thing because it gets hot. There's Illuminate has deep pour stuff. And how deep's deep though? That's the big deal.
Real deep.
Yeah, real deep. Cold too. Let's see here. 90 degrees. So we just I need to. So this wood here, let's see. One is a Pac-Man, right? So we got the Pac-Man action going on. So I'm going to put all these colors in there. Then I'm going to push this to the bottom of the mold, and it's going to swirl everything. And then I'm going to put this one on top and just let it, and just kind of move it around and get it to where it's in there good. and let it float, and that way we'll have a top and a bottom, kind of like how we did these bowls, except for I'm not going to have anything touch it. I'm just going to depend on this floating. So it should float, and if it doesn't, we'll find out.
Jen Stevens says, if you seal the piece, will it keep the colour in the wood from fading over time?
Is that
I think that's for Wayne.
that's a Wayne question? Yeah.
That's a Wayne question. Wayne,
Wayne.
Wayne.
Wayne, help us.
Graham Taylor's got to take off. Says, "Gotta go, folks. Have fun and stay safe."
See you, Graham.
Ashley says, "Jen's virtual hugs give me life."
I love her virtual hugs. Are awesome. They make you feel good. Makes you feel like you didn't do anything wrong. You're just like, oh, okay, she just reminded me. Instead of, you missed a question. Ooh,
Bradar says, "I'm sensing an Ashley undertone, but I'm on your side, Ashley. Not that you need it, but I'll help you fight these meanies."
Ashley's all right.
And Jen's gone, virtual hug, virtual hug, virtual hug.
Good girl, Jenny. Good girl. Let's get some blue hearts in the chat for Jenny Jan. Jenny Jan. Just because. We don't need a reason, right? Let's
Nope.
give Jen some blue hearts. She's awesome. She is awesome. I think maybe one more little mix around the block or two, and we'll be in there. Oh, look at that. Got the little wink cam going.
Yeah, that's for Jenny,
Okay.
Jen.
Jan. Get a little. Look at all those blue hearts. That's so cool. Harry. Harry's bowl. I think the bowl we made for Harry. I think everything just came together perfect on that bowl. Like all the colors everybody picked, the wood was fantastic. Somehow I made the shape right, and when you just look at it as a total piece, I mean, I don't know how I could do better. And then I made the Make a Wish bowl, and it's it's fantastic. But after, you know what I mean? It's like I made that one last week. I made this one this week, and
Yeah.
Harry's. I just like that one. I like that bowl that Harry got.
Ashley's calling Joey an overachiever. Someone's being a meanie.
Easy killer. Watch out. Ah, you wonder why we pick on you. You pick on Joey. Golly.
You
Surprised you're
pick
not
on the wrong
yelling.
person. He's a
Oh,
security guard.
it is hot already. So we're gonna snuck up on me, guys. So we're going
Mom's
to
out there being nice to you, mate.
me?
Yeah. Let's highlight it. Can't get on YouTube on my phone, so I got on my computer. As far as Jake, he's always been a kind and caring son. Has never lied to me. Very honest man, can be trusted.
Yeah. Even if you don't like it. Hey, that's how you can tell somebody not lying to you, because you might not like the answer.
Yeah,
And I figured out
for my own good.
at a young age, it's better to get in trouble for what you did than what you lied about. Lying was not tolerated. I'm just gonna
I've got a
dump it
feeling
in
what the
here.
answer is going to be. Ashley says, Jake, can you tell me what all those colours are, please? I can tell you what all the colours are.
Tell her, get it.
There is jam, copper, green, green, red, black, mint, orange, purple.
And I'm gonna pour it down the side so that we're not just. It has that big old fall. It's gonna go in there, and we're gonna get plenty of mixing with the wood going in there.
Right, Jen Stevens says, when you use more resin than the instructions say to use, you run the risk of it boiling.
What do you mean, like not?
I guess if you
Oh,
use
the
more
depth.
hardener than...
Yeah. It's
I
either
don't
gonna
know.
it's either going to get too hot too fast or not set up right. I would
Yeah.
imagine. Yeah. I follow the. This sounds funny, and I sound like I'm being a smart mouth, but I'm not. I mean, I've first thing I do when I get any resin, we're gonna mess with some Alumilite Clearcast here in the next few weeks. Um, but I just I read the directions and then I just go from there and make sure I do what it says to do. And if you go a little bit out of what it says, then you might be all right. Kind of like this with the temperature. We're already at 16 minutes, and it's supposed to only be 12.
Yeah.
So
Mike is making stuff. Has put the blue hearts for Jenny Jen, and
nice.
it says took me like 10 minutes to figure that out. Johnny Silvis says, you said it's 100 grams per bottle stopper. Is that for the cylindrical mold or is that for the blanks that are 1.75 by 1.75 times 3 squared? I just want to make sure before I mix. I don't want to mix too much.
The mold that I poured
Ah!
those, the one that I poured into is 1.5 inch square by 2.5 long, and it's right at 100 grams. After I cut them to the right size and everything, because I overfill them and then I cut the top off. But the final thing is 100 grams, right around there.
Hans has put. I had some shavings from aluminum in the resin. Is that why it started boiling?
Don't get me
I
lying.
wouldn't. I
Hey,
wouldn't. I wouldn't imagine so.
no, it should be. We do aluminum stuff all the time. I'm gonna get a couple of HDPE sticks. I was not prepared, Jamie. By golly. So we put our. Let's see if we can get a good.
Johnny Silver says, "Sorry for so many questions. I'm just
No,
trying to learn from the best."
no. You got it. Ask away. And there's a bunch of people in the chat. I just see Pam Harris in there. So I'm gonna push this down, and that.
Sweet.
Yeah, this is going to. Can you see it?
Ashley said, "Is anyone ever going to tell us a jam joke?" Patreon only, Ashley. Patreon
Yeah.
only.
So here we go. See that? Cool,
Look
cool,
at that.
cool, cool. Now I gotta kind of in a hurry now because this stuff is pretty hot. I'm just gonna put it there.
Joey says, hashtag Ashley, shut up.
She get her own hashtag out of this. So now this one, I'm gonna make the hole up. So, went a little sideways. That's good though, because that means.
Ord Hamlin says, what resin for pours over 3 inches without a pressure pot?
Not a lot of them. There's not. I wouldn't know. There's some deep pours. You either look in the deep pour market because even Alumilite says 2 inches, and that's pushing it too. So there's some that claim 4, but you'll have to research it yourself because I wouldn't know. So when I make a table or something, I make sure to go. I make sure the table's the max is 2 inches so that I'm not outdoing with my resin.
I'm going to highlight Pam. There's Pam from Highland Boxes. Also does some fantastic resin work. So go and check out Pam.
She's taught a lot of people.
Partner in crime.
Yeah, and if you don't know, dang it, I'm headed on the wrong camera angle there. Sorry, guys. Pam, when I first started doing this, I was watching her videos to learn how to do this. So, all you do whenever you see somebody in the chat, all you got to do is tap their name and it says go to channel, and then go subscribe to her because lots of useful information. And she's all right, man. Right?
Yeah, she's awesome.
She is all right. So
and she's what's referred to as a key worker in the UK.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. Near and dear to my heart, what she does. Right? Yep. So, and she's funny, man.
Mike is making stuff, says goals in life become Rebelliously obnoxious that sends a handle on the social media telling me to shut up. Go Ashley.
She, Ashley, Ashley's she's a hoot. She's a hoot. There's most of the people in the chat
Ashley
are
is
awesome.
super chatted again. Why's she being so nice? Ashley, stop
I
being
don't
so
know.
nice. There's another hashtag for you.
Here's the okay. So what have we got? Who? Ashley.
Ashley, stop being so nice. That's another hashtag.
So we sent her crap last
Scares
week,
us.
huh?
Yes, you did.
Ashley, pick a winner, and it's not Bonnie. Sorry, Bonnie. They're best buds, right?
I know who she's going to pick.
Who's she gonna pick? Let's go, Ash. You can fill up the chat until we want you to say something, and then you ain't got nothing to say. That's how that's how it works. Bonnie, is that like that fire, or is that like I'm mad?
Ashley's gone,
She's holding us hostage, dude. That's why we tell her. That's why we give her hell. Yeah.
She's
Who was
picked
new
Joey.
here? Pick someone else. Pick someone else.
Yeah, pick somebody else.
Yeah, pick
Joey's
somebody else.
security guard. He don't
He's
deserve it.
security guard. Yeah.
And Joey's for
new?
hashtag hurry up, Ashley.
Who's new and was participating, man? Who had all the questions? Let's do that. Let's do that. Ashley, we asked you one thing.
Johnny Silvis was he's new and he was asking a lot of questions.
Johnny Silvis wins. Ashley, you're out of there. You suck. Shut up, Ashley. Now I bet she puts a name in there.
Joey done it for her.
Yeah, sorry, Lawrence. Lawrence, you're out of there.
Johnny Silvis is the winner.
Yeah, Johnny Silvis. Johnny, send me a message on Instagram. How we do that? What's our little spiel we go? Instagram, Facebook. What's that? Carrier pigeon, sea turtle. However, you gotta send me a message. Give me your address. And if anybody knows who Sean Tennyson is, I'll try to look him up anyway. But if anybody knows, let him know that he won the super chat thingy. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, so here.
Johnny's got an Instagram.
Instagram. Send me your address there, buddy. Okay. Yeah, Ashley, you failed. And then you get made Lawrence go, man, I could have won. Yeah. So let's see. Here's your. Let me stop doing that dumb stuff. So here's these. These are double red and double blue, like just like we made with those with the bottle stopper ones. And then here is a hybrid pin blank. I'll get these out to you Monday or Tuesday. And let's get you up here, Jamie. Don't want to be disrespecting my buddy.
Johnny says 6 OG Designs is his handle. He says they'll message you soon.
All right. By golly.
You haven't given the ladies a gun show yet. You better do that before we go, so I can roll my eyes at you.
But I'm hold on. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, this one. This one's a good looking one. Boom. Look at that, lady.
Yeah, you use the right hand a lot more.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
for mixing stuff.
I am. Yeah, I mix right-handed. Yeah, a lot. Jamie, keep it classy. We're gonna order some shirts today too, by the way.
All
right. We got our winner. We got our winner. Make a wish. That video's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be like, hey, make a wish, because it does not. I promise you, stuff like that doesn't work for a channel my size. So we're just gonna do the video.
Sunday says you need some them guns are white.
It's 27 degrees right now. Hold on. There you go. Used to work out in the 90s.
Don't forget, everybody. There's the new shirts are out. The Keep It Classy, the Ashley Butler shirt, and if you want to be an official or non-official security guard, you can get one of them T-shirts as well.
Yeah. We got our security
All help
locked down.
support Jake put out his content
Yeah.
and all that good stuff.
Hey, this thing's we're gonna do something, right, Jamie? This thing's gonna do something. So we got our winner. We got our Make a Wish. That video will be out Wednesday, and then next week on Wednesday, I'm gonna put out a shop update, and I will specifically do for the people that don't like lives. It'll be for them so they can get in and get some tickets too. I'm hoping we can raise a bunch of money for this, and when I hand them the envelope at the end of the thing, they go, "How the hell did you guys do that?" And I'd be like, "My people are awesome, and Jamie's beard is great too." Speaking of that, on your way out, you got anything else you want to talk about? We got the Virtual Craft Festival next week, right?
Virtual Craft Festival, Saturday the 22nd. It's kind of mine, Cole's
Maybe.
little thing, but we bought on Dale from Metal Tree Studios to head up some of the behind the scenes sort of stuff as well. So yeah, that'll be on the 22nd of this month. That's a day of making and creating. Well, 16 hours anyway, from people across the globe. So yeah, it's going to be a good fun time. I kick off a show at 10 a.m. UK time, which is 4 a.m. I think, isn't it, your time?
Yeah, that's when I got to be up. Thank you very much for that, by the way.
So yeah, I'll be doing it. It'll be my first live of the year.
There's going to be a bunch of talented people, and then me and Jamie.
So Ashley's going to have to get up even earlier than what she normally does.
She's not getting up for that.
She will.
She
will.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. She'll win something if she gets. If she's in your thing for the whole time, I'll send her some pin blanks or another hand.
There you go.
Anyway,
if Ashley's in my live next week, I'll send her something.
So Jamie, so what we're gonna do is stay tuned for all that stuff. Harry Mullica Bowl video is in the description. So hit the like button on that one and leave us a comment. Tell Harry how cool his bowl is, so he can answer you back in there. On your way out of this video, hit the thumbs up, and then go to the comments and do some pew pew, pew pew, and then tell Jamie how good his beard looks. Cool.
There you go.
Good. We done on that. On that note. See you guys next
quickly, Bonnie, my show time start. Shut up, Jake. Bonnie, mine's at 10 a.m. UK time or 4 a.m. Central.
Yep.
Right, go on then. Hat tip.
Okay. So happy. I'm so happy now. See y'all later. Y'all be good.